Studying abroad for no matter how long gives students valuable life skills that they can take with them anywhere, such as language, a chance to learn new cultural perspectives, and independence. Spending time abroad can give you experience with schools across the world, but it can also give you an education outside of the classroom. I've researched this topic through university websites, and also I have spoken to people I know about their previous study abroad experiences. Studying abroad gives students valuable life skills that they can take with them, such as language, different cultural perspectives, and independence. Studying abroad gives a student improved language skill that's learned not only in the classroom, but in real culture. Talking with locals around the city you stay in really teaches you the different accents and the local language. This can be slang or any other special characteristic that the language that in the city you were staying in has. Living in a culture and speaking the language every day really speeds up the learning process, and it makes you learn the right way to speak. And this can be both conversationally or professionally, depending on what you are there for. Now that we've covered the language aspect, let's move on to cultural perspectives. Studying abroad helps widen a student's horizons and give them a new perspective on the world. School is also a huge part of the immersion process, where you can make friends who stay with you, and you can also learn about their views on life. You can learn about their world cultural perspectives, and whether it be a cultural aspect such as Italians having coffee after dinner, a historical place that you have discovered in your host city, or even a new word in your host language. There's always room for more education. And now that we've talked about the world perspectives, let's move on to how studying abroad can make a student more independent. Living on your own in a foreign place really brings a person out of their comfort zone, and it pushes them to become more confident and more independent. When there's nobody who speaks your home language and where you are staying, it makes it necessary to learn another, to talk to people who can help you with the process. This can be supermarket cashiers or even just people on the street who you ask for directions. It's kind of necessary to know the language so that you can get around. And if you're on your own in another country, there are no parents or siblings or family who can do everything for you. So you're really pushed to do things for yourself. And this makes you less dependent on them. And you really can do everything for yourself. So when you come home and they try to do those things for you, it's just surprising because you can now live on your own. Studying abroad can also provide students with valuable life skills such as language, a chance to understand different cultural perspectives, and independence. Many students who study abroad have a second home where they grew in various ways, they learned a different language, they made friends, they had a family, and they became part of another culture. And with this, I urge everyone to study abroad. No matter what they are studying, this will help them in some way.